So I'll draw the coolest time that we ever had at the club.
Oh yeah.
So I'll probably start.
Which time?
Oh, the best one.
Oh yeah.
So I'll start by drawing me.
Yeah.
So I've got a head. I've got my eyes. I've got my nose. I do have a mouth. Let's give that face some beard.
I recall you were sweating a lot because it was quite hot in the club.
I was sweating a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you, Alec. I was sweating a lot. And I had a shaved head at the time. So I was looking pretty good.
Pretty fly. Pretty fresh.
I was looking pretty fresh. What was I wearing?
What were you wearing? I think you were wearing just like a wife beater?
I think I was wearing a wife beater.
You're not a wife beater.
I would never beat my wife. She'd probably beat me to it.
Yay.
Come on. So I'm wearing a wife beater, right? And I'm sweating. I'm not looking good. But I'm also looking fresh. It's a weird combination. It's a very weird combination.
Surrounded by ladies.
How many ladies you reckon?
One each side at least.
One each side, at least. Right?
Yeah.
Were they pretty ladies?
Oh yeah.
They were pretty ladies. These ladies are looking
one
good.
One had big hair and one had big,
Big eyes.
Yeah, that's
right. That's
right.
a pretty girl. She's looking good too. She's wearing a wife beater too.
She is a wife beater.
She is a wife beater. I don't know how to communicate that. Bigger hands, I reckon.
Claws.
Claw-like fingers. She looks a bit like salad fingers. She's a rough customer.
Oh yeah.
And she's also got a shaved head.
As you do, when you're wearing a wife beater.
And there's a second lady. And she's good looking, but she is bland looking. She is easier to draw. I remember thinking that when I saw her. I thought, you're going to be very easy to draw later.
When I draw both of you, you're going to be quite difficult, but you're going to be quite easy.
This one's not going to take a long time at all, I thought. And the girl with the wife beater, she had one leg and 2 feet.
You know, it's 2019.
2019, people. Get used to it. Now this one, I remember thinking, my God, is she geometric.
What a figure.
She had a figure. She had shapes.
Was she making shapes?
She was making shapes. She was throwing shapes. As you can probably tell.
Oh yeah.
She's having a blast. And she's on pills.
But you definitely were.
I was clean at the time. This is way. I was 12. So I wasn't even drinking. You remember? Because you were there. And that segues us into drawing Alec. So I remember you being a lot closer to the screen. So we can really get the detail.
So close to the screen.
You had a big head. You had a shoulder. Did you have eyes at the time?
I think I did.
Let's say one.
One, okay.
And your nose? Your nose was...
It was there.
It was there. 2 what?
Yeah.
2 eyebrows.
1 eye.
What was your expression?
I was not happy.
You were not happy.
It was the best night of my life.
I thought of the perfect way to communicate that. A frown.
Genius.
Maybe some dimples on the chin. It's one hell of a frown.
You know that's not where my dimples are.
Okay, I'll give you these dimples. I'm gonna give you eyelashes. We're very close to you at this point. Figuratively and emotionally. And physically. All three. Alright. And you had, if I remember correctly, beautiful hair.
Beautiful.
Flowing hair. My God, was your hair nice. Your hair was so nice. It covered that eye. That's why we couldn't see it before.
Yeah.
I reckon you did have two, if I remember correctly.
That must be it.
That explains it. Alright. What are we missing? I reckon it was the 70s, so there was a disco ball.
Mm.
But it was a pretty fancy place, so even the disco ball had a disco ball. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
And it also had a moon. Because it was
Disco
huge.
moon.
Just orbiting around. I'm pretty sure we were in space.
Yeah, were we on Jupiter?
We were on Jupiter.
Yeah.
That's right. And the way you draw being on Jupiter is fish in the sky.
Fish in the sky.
Is fish in the sky. What kind of car do you reckon that fish is driving?
Oh, probably Prius.
So the fish is driving a Prius. And this is what a Prius looks like on Jupiter. Different model.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Model C.
They don't have Earth cars over there.
They don't have Earth cars on Jupiter. You know why?
Not the room.
It's just they don't have the room on Jupiter. There's not enough room. And their Priuses are still powered by petrol.
Oh, yeah, no, they're nothing like ours.
They're a little bit behind.
They're actually, worse than, like, our Hummers.
They're
And their Hummers are quite clean. It's quite a weird thing.
they're muscle cars over there. These fucking things are muscle cars. And they have the word Prius on the side. Yeah. Yeah, I reckon this is all coming together.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Wow, getting flashbacks.
I'm just gonna add the ground. I remember being by a lake.
Yeah.
What-
There's a lake in the middle of the, like, club.
The club, yeah.
I mean, why else would there be a fish there?
And I remember it was one of those places with the light up floorboards. You know what I mean? Like the light up tiles.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. What would you rate the place?
Oh, you gotta go 10 out of 10.
Okay, so I'm gonna put that in your eyes. Because that's what you're thinking.
Yeah.
You're thinking 10 out of 10. Were you sweating too? It was hot, Alec.
Yeah. It really
Jupiter was hot. I'm gonna be honest.
Jupiter's a hot place.
My one complaint about this club was just that it was so hot. Oh man. Boy, was it hot. Yeah, you're looking good. Yeah. I'm gonna just add some scales. I'm gonna add some scales on this girl. So I reckon she did have scales.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna finish drawing those tiles because I never did. Nice tiles.
Wow.
It's a good place, man. Good place. Should I add some stars? Is this?
I mean, it was in space.
It was in space. It wasn't on a planet. It was on Jupiter in space.
Mm.
You see, one thing people forget about Jupiter is that you've got to wear a dome around the top part of your head so that you can see. I think you were wearing one too. How did we breathe again on Jupiter? How did you breathe on Jupiter, Alec?
I didn't breathe that often. I can't really
You didn't
remember.
breathe too much, hey?
Yeah,
Yeah, you were just taking little breaths.
just little bits.
I just draw you taking a little breath.
Just what I needed.
Just a little bit of air. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah. And if I remember correctly, right, the fish was a Nazi.
Oh yeah. We can't forget that.
He was a member of the alt-right. This video has been flagged for Nazi propaganda. I'm sorry. It's been deleted.